Hello there, and thank you for clicking on this video. As you can see by the title and by this beautiful picture right here, we're gonna talk about She-Hulk and how sad I am that it just ended. Like, I cried because this show is a masterpiece. I cannot explain how good this show was at destroying literally Marvel. Like, I cannot explain it. Like, it's Ah, who gave the approval for the show to be made? Like, also, okay, you gave the approval. Apparently, She-Hulk is a very good character in the animation and the comics, but here it's like, what were they thinking? I really don't understand what they were thinking by making the show. I mean, okay, I'm all for, fair girl empowerment, girls stick together. We don't really, but I mean, we try, but eh. Yeah, I mean, fine, do a feminist show, okay, but like, make your characters, make them have some depth to them, make them have emotions, make them struggle, make them succeed. Whereas our main character, Jennifer Walters, uh, she's not a character. She is just an empty suit where all the female and male feminists, male writers, projected all of their insecurities and their wannabe fantasies onto her. Like, there is nothing cool about her. She's not smart. I mean, at the episode where Daredevil came in, he said some legal things and he was like, this is how you do it. It's like she's incompetent. Like, whenever she would talk about, whenever she would be in the court and talk about like legal stuff, it's very basic stuff. It's not like when you listen to Matt Murdock or so Goodman, but let's stick to Matt Murdock because he's in Marvel. You can see that the writers have put some depth and actually, I'm sorry, I'm incompetent as well. But you can see that the writers have put, a lot of thought into the things he's gonna say. Like, they did the research. While with She-Hulk, it's literally basic stuff. Like, I object. Oh, he's bad. Oh no, he's good. Like, it's it's very basic. Like, this is supposed to be apparently a legal comedy, but it wasn't legal. Like, she had some weird people that she represented, and then it wasn't a comedy because it was cringe. This is not funny. It was just ridiculous. you know Maybe a few times I was like, but that's it. Like, it wasn't like laughing. It was like more like, okay, nice. um it's it's insane. I don't know why the show exists. But maybe, as he said, like, they wanted to project. Yeah. But even like, okay, let the writers do their stupid writing, but why would you approve this? It doesn't lead to anywhere. Like, I don't, like, I cannot imagine She-Hulk, standing to the new Avengers, like, even to the new, I cannot call her the new Black Widow, like the Yelena Belova, like the new Black Widow. Like, even she's a somewhat, you can see her in Marvel, but She-Hulk, she's like a clown. Like, how? Even like next to Bucky or Falcon, it's I don't see how she fits in there. She's so selfish, and so, I forgot the English word, but there's nothing to her. Like, her parents are the sweetest people ever, and she's like, oh, mom, dad, just leave me alone. Like, here, where she got out of prison, where is that? And they were like, see, like, yeah, I mean, they were making jokes. Jokes were stupid, but it's still like, really care for her, and she's like, "Oh mom, leave me alone," like a spoiled brat, like no. And the last episode, the big final, so she goes to Emil Blonsky for help. Okay, fine. Okay. They like these two, Nikki and this guy. I don't know who he is, but like they go to this meeting so they can find out who is the big bad that leaked She-Hulk's info. And here's like they talked about Lady Thor, or what was her name, like Jane Foster, but was like it was female too. Well, I don't know, Lady Thor. I don't know, but anyways, like Jane Foster in this movie, in Thor Love and Thunder, is a shitty character. And it's not just men that think it, like that think that. It's a lot of women too. Like Jane Foster was a bad character. It was a bad movie. Like it has nothing to do with misogyny when you say that this that some characters are bad. Like okay, and this guy, he's so pathetic. Like they oh my god, I can. We're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna go through some articles. But yeah, apparently he's saying things like, yeah, the power should go someone who's more deserving. And it's like, that makes no sense. Because, like, if he was a good villain, it would make sense. But he's not a good villain. Like, for example, with Thanos, he thought he was the best man for the job to have control over the stones and control reality and everything. And you kind of understand him. You see what he means. Like you can kind of see his perspective and be like, I mean, he's a bad guy, but like, but here it's like he's pathetic. It's he can't. And then Emil Blonsky comes in and he just talks to them like I don't know, and he's like empowering them, and I'm like, okay, I don't know. So yeah, he earned his powers. Okay, so then you have Hulk. He comes in, and it's like, and then Titania was also in there. And I was like, what the hell? And this like 5 minutes where she Hulks literally breaks the fourth wall were maybe like the best 5 minutes of the show. I mean, except like Daredevil, but to be honest, this is the only thing that I actually found genuinely kind of funny and original, like her talking about Kevin. And this was fun, this was fun. And the CGI still looks like shit, but it was fun. And this fight, like, she just pushes him, like, and the other thing about She-Hulk, she randomly just hurts people. Like, Daredevil would like try, and like other heroes and I mean heroes, yeah. They would try and not hurt innocent people, even if they fight against them. They're like, I know you're just doing your job. And she's just randomly like cracking bones and crushing skulls. And she's like, yes, queen. Yeah, no. So yeah, you have here like She-Hulk, she's talking to Kevin, and that was kind of smart. Like I like that, but I have no idea how this fits in anything. Like it was fun. Like the back and forth between them was fine. It was actually funny, but what's the point of this? And then you had all the jokes about the bad CGI, and it's like you're not owning anyone. The CGI really sucks. Like you're not like, "Oh, look, I'm owning the trolls." No, you're not. Like the CGI really sucks. Like it's not a joke. Like come on. So yeah, why not? It's my show, and then she gets rid of Blonsky and Hulk, who was like tiny, who was like super tiny. That's not the Hulk. That's like some soul boy Hulk. And have Titania. Like I despise this woman. I don't understand. So you have here, it was kind of funny, but also it was very on the nose because Jen was like, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is known for their, big stakes and big fights. And she's like, I don't want to do this. And it's like, girl, you're not doing anything. It's you're not doing anything original by not doing a fight. You're it's it's also like they think they're owning like the critics, and that they're bringing some valid points, but it's not like. And yes, we don't like, I will speak from my for myself, but fighting is kind of boring at this point for me. Like, just do a good story. Like in Daredevil, there was a lot of fighting, but it was the story that was in the heart of the show. And here she was talking about, she wants, the story. Wait, let's see, the story to be part, to be in the middle. And yeah, right when I was learning to be both Jen and She-Hulk, and it's like I didn't see her learning to do anything. Like, it was so random, her whole transformation, and then her job as She-Hulk lawyer. Everything was so random, and then one day she despises it, and then she's loving it. I'm like, no, that's not like development. I don't know what this is, but yeah. Um, oh yeah, and then she was like, the only thing I liked from these last few things is about the X-Men, and she was like, yeah, I like that. That was smart. That was clever. But apart from that, like Thor, daddy issues, Logan, like it's like you don't get it. Like Iron Man and Thor and Star Lord, they don't have like, they might have issues, but you cannot break down their characters just to some random daddy issues. It's not like, there's so much more to them. And it's like this is Marvel making a joke of themselves. It's not they're not laughing at the critics, they're laughing at themselves. But it's not done in a clever way. It's done in a way like it's cringe. So then she yeah, I smashed fourth walls and bad endings, So yeah, here you have her be Jen again, and then you have Daredevil. I was like, they're not gonna bring him in, and he they brought him in, and I'm like, okay, why? So Daredevil is here, and then he's going back to prison. Like, I don't care. And then yeah, apparently everyone are shipping Jen and Matt Murdock, and I'm like, are they're how? Like, first of all, Karen Page is like his end game, and then you have the woman like Elektra. Like, you have Elektra, who is a, oh my god, like Elektra. And then you have Jan. It's like, really? And like, how is he like? It makes no sense. Like, makes no sense. Like, they're talking about kids, like life plan, and like, this is Daredevil. I would, if this was like Falcon or Bucky, I was like, I would be like, okay, fine. But that's like fucking Daredevil. How did you put him in that position? I don't understand this. And also, I guess Hulk has a son, and again, where like, I don't understand. They also like the CGI here as well looks awful, and I'm just so tired of seeing Hulk in this Hawaiian, I think that's the name, t-shirts, shirts. It's like, stop. They're like emasculating. I think that's the word, demasculating. Like, not, he's not as he's not manly anymore. He's like a joke. He's a clown. That's who Hulk is now. He's a freaking joke. Like, the whole thing is a joke. I don't understand what they're doing. It's like, why does She-Hulk exist? I don't understand. I don't understand. But wait, I think that's the last thing that happens. And then she's like, she just, yeah, I don't care. And then you have it. The pictures are very pretty, but apart from that, like, everything is so bad in this show. And here, I just did not pick just one article. We're just gonna maybe go through some of them. Can you even see them? Give me a second. We love technology in this house. So I think you can. Let's enlarge it a bit more, maybe. Or maybe we can do that. Exactly. Let's do that. Like, so I literally just typed She Hulk and I was like, because I know that there's some articles out there that are like, the names are like, the titles are super weird. Like, okay, the first one, Marvel hired a man to play She Hulk in final scenes. Oh, I clicked on it. Okay. I don't I don't understand. I mean, I thought this was about feminism. Like, it's, oh, that thing. Oh my god. I'm just okay. Why? Uh, yeah. Okay. I don't care. But let's get to the next articles. Because this is just like the title itself. It's like, oh my god. So, oh, another like, see, She-Hulk is super important to Marvel and to everyone. Like, the real question is why medicine with a Y? Oh my god, didn't return for a season final. Like, that's the important question. So, a more serious She-Hulk ending was filmed, like, because this wasn't serious enough. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. She-Hulk She-Hulk's writers love trolling the Marvel show's unoriginal critics. Okay, let's check out this article like very quick because this video is getting super long. But yeah, I don't want to disable it. Oh no. Continue without disabling. Okay, I can do that. Um. So yeah, there's always okay. Reading the script, it was so true. There's so much resistance. Okay. Reading the script, it was so true. There's so much resistance to woman just existing in the space of superheroes. I don't remember. Did people complain about Wonder Woman? Did they complain about Black Widow? Like, did they? Like, whoever complained about Xena, the warrior, I think the Amazon warrior or something like that. You know, they're like, no. Like Jennifer Garner as Elektra, I think people were pretty happy with that. Even like Halle Berry as Catwoman, she was really good in the role. Anne Hathaway as Catwoman, like, guys, Harley Quinn, except in her own movie because it was really bad. But doesn't anyone complain about that? Like, do they? Like, they don't. Like, nobody does because they're good characters. Okay, so I sort of anticipated it's why I always feel it's important. There's such an entitlement to space held by certain people, and to even exist as She-Hulk is like F you, and I love that. That's like so stupid. You're not owning anyone. So the fact that we were able to predict what the reaction was, yeah, because in your show is shit. What a lot of trolling comments were going to be really shows how very tired and original these trolls are. That really tickled me because the little troll that lives inside of me. Okay, that doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, and that's it. Additionally, the show, in keeping with its uh, meta minded approach, depicted the anti-She-Hulk cabal called intelligentsia as spawning grievances that mirrored the rhetoric of its real-life critics. You did not troll anyone. Yeah, I mean, okay, I think that's it for today's video because that's like insane. Like, what they did with this show is a crime against humanity. Like, this show is a crime against humanity. I don't know. Like, her twerking, her being unsufferable, her being entitled, like Jennifer Walters is the most entitled human being in this world. Like when she got fired, like she didn't have any money to like stay in her apartment for a longer time. Like she's supposed to be such a successful lawyer, and she has literally no savings. It does not make sense. Like nothing makes sense in this show. I don't know. Like maybe the only character that I sort of like was Nikki, because she was like she was fine, you know, she was funny, she was very supportive, but obviously not appreciated by Jen because she was too entitled to, yeah, to do that. So yeah, Wong as well was kind of humiliated in this. It was pathetic. Hulk, I mean, come on. So yeah, guys, do let me know down below. Did you like She-Hulk? Are you excited about season two? And do let me know down below and let's talk about it. Because, yeah, it ended and now life is better. I'll see you next video, and as always, may the force be with you.